Hey guys, Josh from the Redneck Homestead channel, and yes, it's true, we're here, and I'm so sorry for neglecting you guys for so long and neglecting the channel. I really have missed you guys, missed the channel, missed all the comments and all the projects and the wonderful things we had going on. Many of you who've been following the channel for a while may remember when this little fella was just a tiny baby, or maybe some of you even remember before he was even born. And this is my little guy, Joshua, who's almost 6 years old, right? Say hi. These are all our friends. We used to go up to the cabin and do all our videos up there.
Hi.
Hi. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
So anyways, we have a project, a small project. So much has changed in our lives, and it's all for the better. It's all wonderful. I'll explain it in an upcoming video, but right now we need to go to the mailbox to pick up a package that we just got in the mail. So you probably remember my Schumacher DSR Pro Series 1224 volt crazy monster jumper pack. This thing was absolutely amazing. I could jumpstart the excavator, you know, that big John Deere 690 ELC that we had. I could jumpstart the bulldozer and all the heavy equipment. And it's the beauty of it is it's 12 and 24 volts. And I paid like $600 for this thing. And then one day it just stopped charging. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I call up Schumacher, and, you know, I'm waiting on hold forever for them. Finally, after like an hour of waiting on hold, I get some technician on the phone who says, oh, I'm sorry, that's obsolete. We don't even make parts for that anymore. So I'm like, are you serious? It's obsolete. I've only had this thing for a couple of years. I paid big money for it. I'm sorry, we don't make parts for this thing anymore. You can buy a new one. I'm like, oh, okay, so you mean to tell me that after spending about almost $600 on this industrial grade jumper pack that is now obsolete, that I'm somehow going to feel confident buying a new unit from you? So what I do is I go on wherever it was, Amazon or eBay, and I bought replacement batteries, thinking that the batteries were just cooked. And I got some really nice deep cycle gel cell batteries that are made as replacements for this particular unit. And I wired them all up, split the unit in half, and I'm like, oh, this is great. They're going to be perfect. My jumper pack's going to be back online. No luck. Turns out that the charging control board has become like de-laminated, and the etching that carries the current from one place to another has flaked off. So there's no continuity whatsoever. So after a lot of searching and hunting around, I find this company called ACRC Tools. And they are a Canadian company that specializes in the repair and warranty service and fulfillment of parts orders for none other than Schumacher, DSR, and they happen to have a lot of parts for this Pro Series. Now, the fellow that I spoke with, Taylor, super nice guy, he's like, listen, man, I am like the end of the line for parts. Once I run out of parts, it's over for this thing. So I'm like, well, send me what you got. And so this package arrived in the mail today, and I'm pretty excited because I've been without this thing for a while. It'll be nice to get it back online for a lot of reasons. And you'll see why I'm excited to get it back online in a little while. This is what this beauty looks like on the inside. Not too beautiful. This circuit board looks like it was designed by a freshman or sophomore in high school electronics class. It's a joke. You can see, I'm trying to find the specific place where oh, there it is, right there. You see where the etching flaked off? Well, number one, there's a, right there, you can see the etching is gone. Here, you can see the conductor, but it has become delaminated. And I mean, there's nothing going on here. I originally thought, well, maybe I will take a wire and jumper it from here down to wherever the other end goes. I think right here, maybe. I don't know. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to monkey with that right now. Maybe I'll do that in the future. I'll keep this part on hand. So I was fortunate enough to run into Taylor out in Canada, and he sent me the parts. Now these batteries here, it turns out I didn't even need these batteries, but it'll be nice to have brand new gel batteries, which are much better than sealed lead acid batteries. These here, I had gel batteries in my sailboat that ran the house. They call it the house, meaning all the lights and the radios and the all the appliances and so on. So it'd be nice to have a nice fresh set of batteries in here. So let's get to replacing both this charging power board and the front LED display board. So I'm down to my basement right now, and I have this handy dandy little clip-on cell phone holder that I have clamped up to one of the pipes in the rafters. So I hope this works out to be a pretty decent video for you guys. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is find out where everything goes. So this little black wire here goes to the negative. Kind of no big deal there. And then there's another black wire that goes to the negative here. I mean, it's all pretty self-explanatory. We know black goes to negative, but let's face it. I can't get inside the mind of a freshman electronics class designer, so let's just make sure that we got it all correct. So we'll start by disconnecting these two. As we disconnect the connections, we'll reconnect the new ones. That way, we're never really too far away from getting this thing put back together. Shout out to Taylor here from ACRC Tools. Pretty happy with his service. Read a Canadian newspaper. Actually, this isn't even Canadian. Chinese or Korean newspaper. The Epoch Times. Alright. This product contains one or more chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. Great. Terrific. Okay, so this is the main unit here. We have the charging inlet here, which lines up with this over here charging inlet. And let's pop off the zip ties over here. 1, 2. Hey Joshua, what? Can you come over here and help Daddy real quick? Yeah. Okay, we'll try this again. Yeah, I know, you're looking at my bald head. I have lost a lot more hair since you last seen me, too. I don't care. I'm over it. Like they say, I don't need to get the girl anymore. I already got the girl, so I don't care. I'll get fat and bald, and, well, then you'll hear me crying and complaining that she left. Alright, so that's that. I think I'm going to replace this front panel. Why not? I'm pretty unimpressed with Schumacher equipment, by the way. I won't buy anything from them again. Pretty unimpressed. This is going to be a little tricky to get at, unfortunately. I don't know, man. Let's just try it. See what it says on the other side. It says 95. I don't know what that means. 96. says it's 100%. It says 13.1 volts. I don't know, man. I think this is fixed. I do. I think this is fixed. I'm not going to put that board on there. All this guy is the LED, the display. It's not even LED. I don't know what it is. I'm going to take my chances here, guys. I've been known to take these wild and adventurous chances. So now let's put this thing back together in a meaningful way. I'm pretty happy, guys, so far that I got this fixed. It says a lot more than it said before, just so you know. On the displays, that is. Just think of all the awesome videos and times we've had in the past. My son Luke, who you guys have met several times, he's 15 years old, 15 and a half. Can you believe it? And he's like starting to get to that place where he thinks it's really cool, some of the stuff that we've done, you know, with Redneck Homestead, and some of the things we've done off grid and building the property and doing all these things. And he's like, Dad, you've got some really awesome subscribers and friends with Redneck. And he goes, I really kind of feel bad that, you know, you've left them like this for so long. I feel like they really actually miss you. And I have not stopped thinking about what he said. It's been like a week. And he and I were going to do a video together. I said, why don't we do a video together? Hi, bud. And he hasn't been up. Well, he was here last weekend and we just got busy, but we're going to do a video together because I think Luke's inner redneck is crying out. Crying out to us.
I'm looking for a sharp piece of wood.
Oh my goodness, be careful with that. It's very pointy. If you tripped and fell, you don't want that to hit you, you know what I mean? Very dangerous.
It's like a sword.
Very dangerous, like some of the stuff that we've done in negative 20 degrees, trying to pull the F-350 out with a farm jack. Yeah, that wasn't dangerous. Don't worry about me. Right, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I wish there was a way to protect this. I mean, now I know how weak and inferior this is. I hate to be railing on this, but had Schumacher done the right thing and said, hey, listen, man, I'm really sorry. This is an old unit, but we'll do something for you. I mean, send it in. We'll trade it in for you. Whatever. I would have been like, hey, you guys are awesome. Let's do it. But nope, that's not what they did. Sorry, buddy, you're out of luck. It's obsolete. $600, you're beat. So that was not cool on any level at all. So screw them. This is kind of hard, actually, to line this thing up correctly. Of course, I'm on tiptoes here, and I'm going to break it. Again, I do know some high school electronics whizzes that can fix it. So. I think we're making some progress, people. This thing sucks. Now let's just turn it on and make sure it works. It says 100% charged. So theoretically this is working now. Theoretically. I'm only saying theoretically because I don't really know. Okay, now there's a base to this thing. Hi. this base, all this. Cool. Check it out.
What's it doing? Do you have anything for it to charge?
Man, I'm super happy, Joshy. High five.
Do you have anything?
High five, bro. Good job, man. We both did this. So now what we should do is we should probably charge this thing like fully all the way, right, Joshy?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we do that?
I don't know.
We do it with an extension cord. All right, guys, now that we have a 100% charge in this PSJ-4424 jumper pack, I think the only real way to test it is to put it on a car or a bulldozer or an excavator or something like that. But the next best thing would be to put it on a multimeter. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so before we turn it on, we have to unplug it. So we unplug it. We're registering 0 volts. We'll turn it on 12. It clicks. It says it's putting out 13.5 volts. And the multimeter says that it's putting out 14.31 volts. So then we put this back onto 0. This goes back to 0. We'll put it on 24 volts. This bad Larry says it's putting out a 26.9 volts. And the multimeter says it's putting out 28.5 volts. Guys, thanks a whole lot for sticking with me after all this time off. You guys are the best, and I appreciate you being there. And I can promise you, I don't know with what regularity and what frequency, but I can promise you there will be more Redneck Homestead videos coming up. Soon enough, I'm going to do a sit-down chat and tell you a little bit about what's been going on so you guys can get a bit of an update. But until then, we certainly would appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up. That helps YouTube suggest our videos to other people that may not know about our channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you get notified when we come out with more videos. Until then, we'll catch you on the next one.